Hey, we're back. Look at this. We're back with a tornado warning. So if you see us fly away, a cow fly by us, or the Wizard of Oz, isn't there a tornado on that? If I start clicking my heels and saying there's no place like home, you know what's up. 2, we're doing this part 2 today, part deux, because 3, we have a new router.
Is that a different language? Or?
Yeah, it's French.
Oh.
Part deux.
I think Spanish is better.
Part duo.
Dos.
Oh no. So we have a new
breaking news. There's a tornado tonight at 8 p.m. in upstate New York area.
Look, we're flying around because the tornado.
So hopefully it doesn't come by us, but we just gotta be aware.
Yeah, I'm excited. It says till 8 o'clock. So
till 8 o'clock? I thought it was at 8 o'clock.
No. I think it's going around this area now, like in the north. I don't know if we'll get anything, but we're definitely, hopefully, it's an oxymoron, getting rain.
Yeah.
So that's good enough. But yeah, we have a new router, and hopefully there's no robotic, me and Raina just like freezing and looking weird. I'm keeping an eye on it, so we're doing like a test.
Yeah, we're testing it out before Monday to see if Spectrum was actually right when they said that this is a better version of our modem. So we wanted to test it out because Saturday and today we had some really bad connections with our, is it a modem or
router? Every time, I swear, this happens like every year. We'll be like, I call and they're like, oh, we have a new one. You just have the old one. Which, okay, but why don't they just upgrade your equipment? But they act like the one that we have or had is really old. This one only gets 300 megabytes. This one you're paying, and the fact that we're paying for this upgraded gig, like, and this thing only does 300 megabytes, which is like a fourth of it. We should get money back, like retro paid.
I'm not done talking about the tornado though.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about the tornado.
So I'm like, what do we do? I know they say go under to the basement.
Yeah.
But like in our basement, we have a finished basement, and then we have another part of the basement. Like, where do we go?
Just don't go in my music room.
Well, we definitely can't go in there, and you know why.
Wow. I built the music room downstairs. Built is like an iffy word. It's up. It's a room. I don't know. I didn't follow any directions. I did it from the heart. Raina's afraid to go inside there. We might be doing
release a real sketchy roof over them. I'm not trying to go out like that.
Yeah.
Collapse. Local woman gets.
I know. I mean, I've been in there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I haven't died. I don't think yet. The tornado though. Yeah, I think they say go to the basement. Don't go in a music room that's
but we have like that cross space too. Do we go in there? Is that like
like
we get trapped in there?
Yeah, like if we get trapped, then no one's gonna know where we are.
We've only had one experience with a tornado, and that was in Rhode Island. And
yeah,
it just came out of nowhere. Like there was literally a warning, and then a second later, what was it? Hail coming down.
Yeah, and I got on the news for that. Remember the news contacted me about my tweet?
Yeah, but let's talk about what actually happened. So the hail started coming down, and then I grabbed Landon. Were you there? We ran together to the basement.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. That's all I remember. I just remember going down the basement and then hearing the alerts and stuff.
And we stayed down there for a little bit.
Yeah. It was a shared basement. We're in an apartment at the time. There was laundry down there and collections of the neighbors' things, boxes and stuff. He doesn't live there anymore. Didn't the landlord, he bought it over or something like that? The landlord's brother?
I think he ended up selling it to somebody else.
Oh.
I'm not really sure what happened over there.
Yeah.
Pleasant Street. That was the name of the street we lived on.
Lincoln, Rhode Island.
Very Pleasant Street.
Yeah, it started getting not pleasant though. I remember the kid across the street like shot BBs at our window.
Yeah, that was
Like
bad.
there's like bullet holes. Obviously they're I guess BB guns, but there's bullet holes in the window. Right? Like
Yeah, they broke the window, and they're like,
yeah.
"It wasn't us, it was a neighbor." So,
Yeah. There's a kid
we're like,
across the
"We gotta
street.
get out of here."
Yeah, and like Providence, if you're from Rhode Island, Providence started moving into Lincoln. It was all night. You just hear like bass going by on cars and stuff. So we're much happier. I've never been. I mean, I love Rhode Island, but I've never been a Rhode Island. Like I always consider myself a Rhode Islander. But like, will I ever go back? Probably sounds shocking to Rhode Islanders. Will I ever go back? I don't know. Like I have no need to. I like what I like there, and if no one's going to deliver a Cecilia's pizza to me, take it. That's all I want. But I'm glad to be
So
out.
fast forward to the news.
What's the news?
Your news about the tornado.
Oh, that was it. Oh, look, Donna said something. She said white blank spot. I mean, that wasn't really. I was just kind of jumping ahead. I put some video on Twitter, and then the news contacted me, and they said, "Can we use your?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm going viral," but nothing ever happened.
Oh, so you took the video of the hail and everything.
Yeah,
they were like round things.
It was big
Yeah,
hail.
really big hail.
Yeah. Then they used it, and they had my name on the news. Tony Ciccarone recorded this, but I didn't get any sort of viral fame from it.
Blank space.
Oh, maybe she's referencing the Taylor Swift song. Cause it's a blank space, Donna. Cause we know your name. Speaking of Taylor Swift, let's just go all over the place. What was I gonna tell you about Taylor Swift earlier? There's a couple things, but David Grohl, you know David Grohl from the Foo Fighters. He's live musician, and he was on stage as a video of him just playing guitar. And he's like, at least he's like, you know, Taylor Swift is doing the Eras tour, but we're doing the Errors tour because sometimes we mess up because we actually play our instruments live, unlike you, Taylor.
Oh, people wow. Like they came after Taylor?
Yeah, and everybody, people that are into Taylor, they don't know who the Foo Fighters are, as they shouldn't, I guess. But they're like, who is this old man, like telling, a gatekeeper to Taylor Swift music? But I agree with him. First, does she even play music? I mean, I think she plays piano or something. Or am I just imagining things like her old? Didn't she play piano? She doesn't anymore. And if you've seen that dancing video of her and the snot video, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan.
I don't know. I think sometimes people mention other people to get thrown into the spotlight. Foo Fighters are kind of old news. I'm just saying they're old. And not to be a Swiftie or whatever, but like how many other performers also pretend to play? They might play, but at the moment, it's really, it's hard to play and sing at the same time.
Yeah.
So if you gotta fake it for a little bit, but I'm sure she has some type of skill.
Yeah. What if she doesn't at all? What if it's all AI?
Yeah.
Speaking of playing and stuff, there's no piano behind me anymore. I don't know where it is. No, I'm just kidding. I moved it downstairs to play down there, so I can record myself pretending to sing and play like Taylor Swift with a camera like across from me, kind of. You get to see this face going crazy instead of it being from the side. I do look cooler from the side though, but is it real? Donna, what is that? What is that white block?
Maybe she hit enter by accident.
She got too excited. Like white blocks. Maybe she blocked us. Maybe she thought that was the block and it's a white block. Oh, look, I still have the wrong date on this. Look at this, though. We have no internet. Hopefully in the morning, it's the same, but thanks, Spectrum.
Yeah, so far the test is going good. Our internet connection is way better. Yeah. So if you ever have any issues with your internet, maybe you should check your hardware router.
Yeah, your router.
To get better connection.
Yeah, they always say restart it. All those things. Did you do this? Is it plugged in? Did you hold your finger inside of the You want to hear a funny story? When I was in tech support, this this woman called, and the whole thing was just restarting her computer. That was like that was the point of it, was just to restart it, because to solve it, usually you just restart it. I'm like, can you just hold down the power button until it restarts? Literally 10 seconds goes by. I'm like, is the screen off? No. 20 seconds. I'm like, the screen, is it, maybe it's frozen. 30 seconds goes by, and she goes, my finger is burning. I don't know what she was holding, but when I asked her again, she was something on the back of the computer, like some kind of other button. I just remember that vividly, that one thing, because you never know. But yeah, you should always restart even before you call, because they're going to tell you. Not that we're tech support, but I feel like we kind of are too. Restart your devices, do a power cycle. That's where you take out the plug for like 15 seconds, plug them back in. But there's sometimes, like this time, where the routers just aren't up to par. So you have to call, and then they're going to act surprised, like, what? You have a 2-year-old router. You should really get in here. So that's where we are at. You never know unless you call. They say, what's that saying? They don't. You never know unless you ask. Can't play if you don't win.
Yeah.
What's the worst they're going to say? No? No. But I do want to get the new fiber, Google Fiber.
Oh,
over here.
That's like high speed.
You look beautiful. Yep. It's high speed. You are beautiful. Yeah, it's all right. I was saying you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Look how tall I look too, because you're laid down. This is actually our height difference. I am 5 inches taller than Raina. We need like sound effects. Let's think of another subject. Who's watching? Give us a subject to talk about. It's like improv. No one ever intercommunicates with us. They just watch us.
Intercommunicates. Is that like what the aliens do?
I just made it up. Let me see. Is it a actual word? I was going to say interacts and communicates at the same time.
Intercommunication.
It is. See? The action of engaging in two-way conversation.
Nobody uses that word, though.
I know. Now we are. That's the new name of this live stream. Three-tone digital.
That's what we're trying to create here.
Yeah. Intercommunicate with us. Not just white blocks.
Donna. It's on you, Donna.
This is all on you. Donna's afraid to right now because I told her, can you stop commenting on my gorgeous eyes? She's like, I won't comment anything. I can't comment on your gorgeous eyes.
Pandera. What is it?
Panera?
No. Pandera. Dora's box. Pandora's box.
Pandora's box. Remember you used to use Pandora at work?
Oh, yeah. Who still uses Pandora? Is it even around? Does someone buy it out?
Probably.
Let's check it out.
Pandora Music.
Music and podcasts. Free and on demand.
Yeah, they still got it. Same
that
logo.
Was like the first. Oh, look, it's still free, and then $5 a month.
Well, cheaper than 10 for the. They're both ad free. Spotify's raising their prices again, and
don't they have ads? Spotify?
Not when you pay.
Oh.
I pay about $19 for the family plan. They sent out an email yesterday. I was like, we're raising our prices, and it had no price on it. I know you had to click.
Pandora, here we come.
I know. I've had Spotify for so long. It's like the only thing that I love. But why is it so expensive? You know what I mean? App-wise. Besides my wife. It goes my wife, the children, and Spotify. I mean, Coda's in there somewhere too, I guess. And hot sauce. The cat. I'm just looking at Pandora. At least they have like a whole, their logo looks like a PayPal with that P.
Oh yeah, it does.
We should do a whole thing of the old internet. Remember Napster? Napster? No one's going to talk to us. Let's just... Napster was cool.
I was trying to look up any updates on the tornado alert.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me just look it up on the screen here.
Yeah.
We'll pretend we're that guy. Steve.
Breaking news. There's been a development in Massachusetts. I guess it's from Massachusetts, Vermont.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big range. Well, Vermont's right near us, really.
Yeah, Bennington. Till 8 p.m. Final area in Massachusetts, one county in Western Massachusetts. Let's see. We are in this area, right? Yeah, we are, because there's Saratoga.
So where is it really? Because it's like further.
This is
that
the
lake?
watch, but we're over here down the bottom.
What's the lake it's near? What's coming out of?
Great Sacandaga.
Oh, but what is that lake? That lake
Desolation. Sounds like a death metal song.
Oh, no,
now we're gonna play Lake Desolation. It's like Cannibal Corpse. Hammer smash burst.
But this entire space is on watch. And I learned today that, well, I think I knew this already. Tornadoes can jump pretty quickly. So it can be one spot and then really just jump to another spot. So that's why I think there's a large range.
Yeah. It's pretty exciting. We'll see if we get anything at all. But yeah, I mean, it looks like Saratoga is on the list of the counties, Saratoga and Schenectady.
Oh, look, Herkimer.
Oh.
We got to go back there this year.
Yeah, let's talk about Herkimer.
Pull it up on the screen.
Herkimer.
So, a couple times we went diamond hunting right here. It was called Herkimer, right? New York. That's the area.
Yeah, that's the county, I think. Or
yeah, it was a good experience. If you're not afraid to get dirty, it does require. It looks just like this, like a construction ground. And you go there with your tools and you break rocks, try to look for these diamonds. I feel like it was really cool and adventurous. And they have camping grounds that you can camp there. But it's really exciting when you see one and you're like, ooh, I want to get it.
Yeah, it's wild. They pretty much let you loose. Is this the one we went to? Or is this a different one?
The one we went to. And then as we were walking to the mining area, we were like seeing little diamonds on the ground. So it's like really embedded into the.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It was amazing. We got a bunch. We got a lot of them. We went back, right? Didn't we go twice?
Yeah, we went twice. I don't know. This looks like a camping thing.
Yeah, there's a few of them. There's in this area, Herkimer, there's a bunch of different ones. King of Diamonds, this one, I forget the other ones, Ace of Spades, or I think I'm just making up names now. But this is what it looks like right here.
Yeah, it's great to make jewelry, rings, to do the gold wiring around it. I made a few different pieces.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, it looks like they need a new website.
I don't know.
I think in the beginning there was like a drone shot.
Yeah.
Is it a little distorted or is it just me?
Yeah, well,
maybe it's the quality.
There's called the shutter speed, which I think is off. It's probably like a wrong rate, so it makes it look like it's like stuttering, like blinking almost.
What's that?
At least it's mobile.
Oh, look, there's rosemary coming out of that.
Oh, it says they have like food there. I didn't see any food.
Yeah.
They have like a whole.
This looks like a different.
Well, here's Koa, so I think they're advertising for other ones too. Because Koa is that one with the playground and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, let's scroll up. Let's see that. Yeah, so that's like the wire jewelry that's made.
Yeah, Raina found a really big one. That was like the find of the day that first time.
That was exciting. When you find one big one, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
It was all worth it for that.
There's another one over here too. Wasn't it called Koa?
Yeah, Koa. Oh. There was the first time we were going to go and we were going to go hike somewhere to go off of a cliff area, but then we thought that was too extreme, which was pretty good. Good thing we didn't go. They like drop you off and don't come back for like 4 hours, and I was like, this seems really.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've heard about that.
Ambitious.
Yeah, look at these two. They're yellow shirts.
Meet your host.
We need yellow shirts for our website because of our use of the color.
Like that.
We should just use their picture. No. And I'll put my face on it. Let's see how small it is. Ooh. Koa looks like a bigger place than So it's not just over there. Looks like they have other ones, which I did not know. So it's more of a what's that called? Like a franchise. Franchise of them.
So if you're into camping, these are some good options.
Yeah, and also right near us, we have Lake George, which is a beautiful 40 minutes away about. You take a cruise. There's some really good food, good places to walk, a lot of cool, fun things like mini golf, fishing, if you're into that. Food, again, great foliage. Can't wait for October.
Yeah, me too. I love October.
Just press fast forward. Yeah, we got Lake George. What else is over here? There's like Catskills is over here, but that Catskills is really big, so part of it is not near us. If you look at the map.
So we learned from our daughter that the Catskill Mountains aren't actual mountains; they're just plateaus.
Yeah, that's true.
We're all being lied to here.
Yeah, you can see we're over here, and the Catskills are somewhere. So they're big, but what are they? Plateaus, because they're flat. So this is a misnomer, I think it's called, where the word is not really what it means. But why say it everywhere? Is it just for marketing? Maybe. It should just be like the Catskill Plateaus.
That's what they're teaching the students in school these days.
Yeah, but if you look it up everywhere, it says mountains. But there is, because we wanted to confirm, there is a place where it says, "Oh, you're here." It's actually in Plateau. Then it just goes on. Yeah, it's like the mountains. Yeah, like just call it what it is. Is it a duck? Call it a duck. So that's the tour of the area around here. I'm gonna close it. Let's just make sure yeah, look at that. We're still good. This is us zoomed in.
That is way too zoomed in. Please stop.
Plus you can't see the thing. Then you can feature one of us. What do you think about that, Raina? Oh, okay.
Let's go back to both of us.
All right. Like this.
So I wanted to share a funny story about this picture. I always get confused with the mirroring. I'm like trying to point to the picture, and it's like opposite,
I'll pull up the original.
So this picture. Is the picture. No.
Why not? No.
So we went to festival, Tula Festival, I think it was a couple years ago, and there was a caricature.
I'm gonna get water.
Huh? I'm gonna go get water. Okay. So there was a caricaturist, I think that's, a woman that does caricatures, and we're like, let's try one. So it was a long process. We were there for about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. She's talking to us, telling us to pause, smile, and make, don't smile, really, to get our true facial expressions. So I was excited. To see it. And we waited 45 minutes to an hour. And then there was a moment of the big reveal. And let me just tell you, there's people coming by and they're like, yeah, good. Like telling us like, it's a good job. So it built up to what we expected. So then I was so excited. We were so excited to see it. And as they turned and she turned and saw it, if anyone has Snapchat, they have, and I think they still have it, the baby filter. Now, our facial expressions look like we were old babies. I don't know how else to explain it. But it was like baby features on top of, she hit all the wrinkles, everything, to the point where I look like an old lady baby. And Tony didn't look as bad as I did, I think, but
we both looked really messed up.
Teeth were weird. And
yeah,
I get it. It's supposed to be like a funny thing, right? You're supposed to have, but I didn't like it. So I did not tell her I didn't like it. I didn't tell her I liked it. I just laughed.
You say how much it was?
It was $50. which
Should have thrown it back at her face.
no, it was the art, so you gotta be like, okay, she took the time to do it, but it wasn't what we expected. And I just thought to myself, if you like certain art, you pick it due to how it makes you feel. And honestly, looking at it, it made me feel old. It looked old, and it didn't make me feel good. How did it make you feel?
Angry.
Tony was angry. I had it made me feel mad and old, and I just didn't want to look at it. But I was like, we spent $50 on it. So I don't know if you can tell, but I was like, I'm keeping this piece of art. So we kept it, and I felt like she did a good job on our faces and our hair. So what I did is I took skin complexion and just colored in our faces. So now it's like art with no eyes, nothing, just kind of us. And you can tell it kind of looks like us there.
It's way better. It was really gross.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of nerve even passing it off. She was an author.
I know, and I think she knew we didn't like it because we laughed and we didn't say, did we say thank you? I think we said thank you because she took the time to do it.
I guess.
We never said we liked it.
We're like, oh.
Yeah, it was like, oh. It was pretty obvious, those reactions.
Oh, we're being pranked that day.
Yeah, like, so I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we'll get another one? Try again? Someone else? A different artist?
I don't want to.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of expensive, but I kind of want to see because
she
just didn't seem.
No, she took our features and then she made them crazy, like an insult. like the worst of the worst. And she's like, look,
Yeah.
I think she was insulting us. I don't know. It was crazy.
You know what? It seems very we had expectations because we saw she had a sample of a photo and what she drew, and it looked exactly like the photo, which to me was a little bit
deceiving
advertising because you're looking at her example and it was very different than what the results were for our piece of art. So to me, I felt a little, if I seen one that looked like ours, I wouldn't have gotten it, but I was looking at that specific one. But what we soon found out was that took her a lot more time to do, and it was based off a photo versus live. So obviously that would be different.
I guess. Yeah, and she kept saying, and you can send them in, and I can do it in the mail if you want. Never again.
Yeah.
She's a different hobby. She's an author. Just stick with writing. That was that. And that's what that painting is.
So I made it better, and I look at it now and I say, this is a new form of art.
Yeah. I like it a lot better too. You can tell it's us. She should have just gave us that. We would have been happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, you didn't do the faces, but okay. That's cool. It's a good representation.
Yeah, exactly.
But instead,
so sometimes we get something. What's the lesson from this experience?
Don't trust a character artist at a tulip festival who charges $50 for a headshot and then just takes the money and God knows what she's doing.
Unless you have a good sense of humor and you want to laugh. I guess it made us laugh, Yeah.
If it was for that, you ever see those things that they've been doing with those like really bad characters? If you have a big nose, the nose will be like out here, and it's like it's a funny thing, like a prank show.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been like that. There's either one that you expect it to be really outrageous, but I thought it would be a little bit normal looking,
Yeah, she should have just turned around and been like, "Ha, gotcha! This is your real one right here." We're like, "Oh."
And you know what made me mad is that all those people that walked by and said, "Oh, it's great! It's coming along great!" It's like,
I know
it is not great. Okay.
Yeah, those liars. They were probably taking pictures of it. They probably have pictures of it, going, "Oh my god."
This is how this lady sees me, as an old lady.
Old baby.
Old baby lady.
It was like a messed up Snapchat filter.
Yeah, it was like both of the Snapchat filters mixed together, the old lady and the old man, all mixed together. Because you know how if you get old, there's representation of, maybe never mind. If you're old, you don't look like a baby.
Raina, we're tired. Raina needs a nap. It's
This is why we
5:23.
do the lives in the morning.
We are old babies.
Almost my bedtime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 5:23. This is so does this count as a second block? I mean, I haven't been keeping count, honestly, so we should probably get that back.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Let's call it like number 20.
We're going on our 3rd week of going live.
We need to come up with tomorrow's. If anybody's watching this, we take suggestions for topics, so feel free to write it in the comments comment section.
Yeah, we'll hit on any topic.
Yeah,
Mostly.
we'll just do Donna's topic of white block. We'll say today we're talking about divs and getting a small. You know what I don't like? I just talking about divs. There's this big. It's always been like this too, and more so lately. That the joke in the developer or design community with CSS is that nobody knows how to center a div. I don't understand. They're like, how do I center a div? How do I center a div? And there's so many easy ways to center a div that is just, it makes it silly. I don't know. Not that I have to explain it. There's display flex, justify content center, text align center, but obviously that's not right. Margin 0 auto when you do a display block. There's like so many ways. And that whole joke needs to end because it makes developers seem really like that's what you're worried about. There's bigger things to worry about. I love CSS. I've been coding in it since 2001, I think. And obviously, it's also developed over time with me, but it's really getting amazing. I used to use Sass a lot more, but now you can do variables and root-based declarations, and I think nesting is coming, or it's not available in all browsers yet. But Sass is like the counterpart to CSS, where you can process the CSS language in a smart way. Personally, I use is a block element modifier syntax, which is just a way to organize your CSS. And Sass makes it really easy, really clever to do that. Let's get Donna on. So that's how you syntax in CSS.
Thanks for sharing.
Yep.
One super trending Google news out there. I know everyone's interested in this. The world's ugliest dog has been crowned.
Yikes. Does it have a tongue? Like,
yeah, they always have it. You can't win the world's ugliest dog contest if you don't have your tongue hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a prerequisite for the winner. The dog's tongue must permanently be out of its mouth.
It's a crazy looking one. All right, let's show him or her. Wild thing.
Let's see it.
Hold on. Oh boy.
Can we get one really big picture?
Yeah, let me get this open.
Wow, look at that.
So this is Wild Thang, Thang. Looks like it is a what? Pomeranian going bad. What is it? Pekingese. Look at that face. The tongue is really like out there too. It's not, but we've seen worse on here. I mean, it feels like it's not that.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a bulldog mixed with something else, like the kind of the face of the bulldog.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe mostly the nose. It looks like it.
8 years old. Took the 2024 crown. Let's see.
The world's ugliest dog.
Yeah. Oh, it's in Petaluma, California. The root beer come blah 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 blah. Wild thing. Wild thing. Do 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 do. You make my tongue hang. Oh, these are the other ones. Oh, this one's a mess. Oh, this one's like one eye.
Yeah, that one seems injured. Yeah. Or maybe it was born that way.
Yeah. It's like
Lauren
disfigured.
Michigan.
Oh, look at this one. This is Daisy May.
Oh.
That's it. Those are the top 3, I guess. There's another gallery. They get an award for the
We got
top.
$5,000 for his.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's on a wheelchair.
She's lifting him up. Oof. Wow, dang. What the heck? This guy's like a contest. This face right here is pretty much what our characters look like. Actually, Wild Thing looks like our character. How elegant. This one doesn't really belong there. It looks like every other dog.
There's the tongue.
Yeah, I guess that is.
Everyone has a tongue.
Yeah, it's a prerequisite.
I wonder if that's like a disorder or something.
Maybe.
You know what it looks like? Like a hyena with the tongue hanging.
Oh, yeah, like from Lion King.
Yeah.
Like, that's true. There's the ugliest dog in the world. I should put this as my background, desktop background.
So sweet.
Yeah. Let me close this. So let's wrap it up. I think we did a nice 30 minutes and without communication error.
Yeah, it was a good test. Good test run. We're good for the week now, so we should be good with our connection.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And sometimes you have to test things out because you don't know unless you do it. And that's a lot of what we do when it comes to launching websites or launching pages and testing out a new way and then see if it works or not.
Yeah, testing out better ways is a good thing too. Sometimes you get stuck on the old ways, you know, like I've been doing centering a div a certain way since 2001. But there's obviously better things that come out and less code to write or more available. There's a bug in here. More available on different browsers or devices, responsiveness. So always be looking for the newest way, even if you have to call Spectrum and say, I have no internet. Did you hold the button down for 30 seconds? And I'll be like, my finger's burning. I wonder if she's still holding the button down. She's like, I'm still doing it 20 years later. Well, she's British, though. All right, we're going to play ourselves out of here with some really ugly MIDI Aerosmith.
Have a great Sunday, everyone.
That's your voice now.